Alright. I hope this is working. I hope this is working. Oh, snap. Snap, crackle, pop, Rice Krispies. Okay, cool. It is. My head's kind of taking a bigger space than I thought it would, but all right. My head's kind of taking a bigger space than I thought it would, but all right. My head's kind of taking a bigger space than I thought it would, but all right. Oh God, it's gonna echo. Oh. Probably should put headphones on, shouldn't I? Yep. Let's do that. Oh, I should probably turn on lights. Hello, everybody. Don't mind me. I'm just setting up real quick. Go. Hello, everybody, to the chat. There's my coffee. Is this enough light? Yeah, I think this is enough light. Okay, cool. Shut up, Justin. That's someone I know. For those of you curious. Oh wait, I'm trying to like this on my phone. All right. So we still have, what, I think like, yeah, we still get like half an hour until the stream is supposed to start. But I wanted to start early so that way I could I want to talk about all the questions that I was able to actually ask Glacie, as well as her response and whatnot. It was, it was a little bit, like, I spent quite a lot of time last night just trying to, like, hit up as many people as I could last night from SENA to be able to try to, like, make sure Glacie receives my Reddit questions. Or I sent them on Reddit, I should say. But I sent them in a private message. Like, as far as I know, that's the only account for Glacie that I'm aware of. So it was like, I'm hitting up people's Square Enix members' like private Twitter accounts for just to see if she could get this. It was interesting. Yeah, I'm actually gonna pop that up right now. Okay, so So actually, I end up getting more questions from you guys from like my last video and in my Discord and stuff like that to ask. I'm gonna be adding them later on, but this is essentially I'm gonna show you. This is essentially the message, the conversation thread that I had with Glacie, and I'm only showing this because like I found it suitable to actually like show on footage and such. But like okay, so I'm gonna kind of I'm gonna cover like everything that's here. So I basically introduced myself, said who it was, and like what's happening, blah blah blah. I stated that I understand that there may be some things that you're unable to. Actually, let me use this. There may be some things they might be unable to talk about. So I'm sending you these questions in advance, so that way they could look over them and find out what they could talk about more directly and stuff like that. Blah blah blah. There's a lot of questions, so I apologize about that, blah, blah, blah. So these are the questions so I kind of separated into two categories. I separated it into like questions that are purely related to the game, and then I also separated them according to like more questions that are more for the community's interests, if that makes sense. So like for example, I only have two community like feedback question type things. But I mean, we can always add on to it if you have more questions. So the first one I had was like, how do you typically go about interacting with the feedback from us, the players? I mean, because it's hard to tell on our end if our feedback. Here, let me circle this too. It's right here. Okay. It's hard to tell on our end if our feedback ends up making any sort of impact or even reaches you guys, to the point where we feel ignored at times. So understanding what's happening behind the scenes, even just a little bit, could help us understand the current situation or situations better. I kind of wanted to word it kind of vaguely, so that way it leaves her some breathing room. Oh, hey, Glacie! What's up? Yeah. That's cool. Glacie's watching my stream right now, too. Yeah, so Glacie, in case you didn't catch it, I'm only revealing this because I found it appropriate to actually show on footage. Otherwise, I would not have shown it. And I'm only showing stuff like I deem appropriate for everybody to know, because I truly care about this game, and I want what's in the best interest of everybody in this game. But as well as, so going back to what I was talking about, the community questions, that's what I was kind of going there to. I wanted to give them some breathing room when it comes to how they're answering the questions, because I know how it can be towards like as a content creator myself, I can understand how difficult it can be to interact with the internet a little bit. So I wanted to give them some breathing room when it comes to the type of questions I asked them, and how they're able to respond as well, if that makes sense. But I also asked them, or asked her, I guess you could say, which is an extension them. Is there an easier way that the players can receive more reliable, consistent feedback from SENA, especially when regarding the current state of the game and the direction it's heading in? I asked this because of the fact that, in terms of, at least in terms of Twitter, I'm not so sure about the other social media, but in terms of Twitter, it doesn't really feel like the actual KH_NA_UX account, the actual SENA account that we reply to all the time, really reciprocates in ways that we kind of would like. Like I noticed lately that, you know, they're responding a little bit more, but like it's still very like open-ended responses that don't really tell us anything. So I kind of this question was more along the lines of fact, like for example, I found out that Glacie has a Reddit account that she kind of responds to here and there in the Reddit pages. What if we could have something like that for Twitter as well? So that way, even though it may not be directly like from SENA, if it's from Glacie herself, which we know works for SENA, like that in itself might help be able to more directly respond to our questions and feedback and whatnot. So at the very least, we don't feel like we're just being ignored and we're just kind of being dumped on with like back-to-back banners or whatnot, and just feel like we're being used for our money and such. If that makes sense, I hope that makes sense. But in terms of like actual game questions, I listed quite a lot, and I'm sure I have more. But like these were some of the ones that I got asked about the most, as well as that were some of the most important off the top of my head. So in terms of the game questions, I asked, how come we won't be seeing any moon gems recently? When can we expect to see them again? That was on a lot of people's questions, a lot of people's minds. That was one of the first ones I got asked. I mean, because it's kind of true. Because as far as I know, in the Japanese version of the game, they already have like maxed out reverse keyblades, and we're still stuck on like one keyblade being level 29. So which kind of sucks, because a lot of us really like the reverse keyblades and reverse medals, but there's just not a lot of support for them. Like and the major support that there is for them are behind paywalls, which kind of sucks for a lot of players. Like the free-to-play players who say that tons of jewels can't get access to most of those, or there's EX medals, so like they missed them and can't get them anymore. Like literally, I kind of mentioned it in one of these questions, but yeah, like literally the only reverse non-EX reverse medal that we have in the game at the moment is HDP. That provides a reverse buff, and I'm not counting Kingdom Hearts 3 King Mickey EX, the one we just got for free, for a couple reasons. One, it's VIP, which is behind a paywall. At least like more copies of it. Sure, you could use Mickeys and Brooms to guilt the free one we got, but let me go into but that kind of goes to my second point, where it's an upright medal, so even though it provides a reverse buff, it's not suitable for reverse strategy simply because it's an upright medal. Your setup is just going to be lacking damage compared to if you just had a reverse medal that provides a reverse buff. And if you're trying to use medal keyblades like Dark Gnaw, for example, the only upright slot is that second slot on the Dark Gnaw. So, and you're most likely going to be having something like Xion EX and a copy medal copying Xion EX, which are going to take up the first two slots, which means that there's no more upright slots for Mickey to go into. And he's not the strongest medal either, so you don't want him in the pet slot. So it's just like Mickey just doesn't work for reverse setups, which is unfortunate, because it was an interesting concept of having a medal provide both buffs. But going into my second question, I asked, how come the global version aren't seeing Nightmare Before Christmas and Lion King medals anymore? I don't know if they'll be able to answer this one, as she kind of, I mean, I haven't gotten to her response yet, but I kind of figured that this one might be something they may not be able to talk about. But it's always better on my end and our end, I guess I should say, to at least ask them and have them say, no, we can't talk about this at the moment, than to just not ask at all and get no feedback, if that makes sense. Like, I would much rather know that there's actually something there going on, or at least know that they're aware of the situation, or that we would like to know about this, if you know what I mean. Like, I hope you get what I'm trying to get at, and then to simply just disregard the whole thing. Because I know a lot of us are very curious about it, because some of the medals that we've seen in JP have been, Nightmare Before Christmas and Lion King medals that, like, we're all like, oh, that'd be cool if we got it, but we're not getting it, sadly. Like, for example, the Scar medal. Actually, let me pull it up. Actually, I don't want to do that. Let's do that. I'll pull up the Scar medal real quick. So for the Scar medal in JP, where the heck is it? Where's Scar? Oh, there she is. Okay. So, like, Scar. Okay, this is Scar in JP. In case you don't know, I mean, I've mentioned it multiple times in my previous videos, but we have three upcoming, or in JP there's three medals, which are essentially very similar to, like, FFRK Terra and FFRK Warrior of Light, except they don't provide the upright defense down debuffs. These are random target too, which is a little bit better, and they don't provide the enemy countdown plus stuff, or the guilt bonuses. But they are just as strong multiplier wise as Terra and Warrior of Light. And Scar was one of them in JP. However, chances are, because of the fact we haven't been seeing Lion King and Nightmare Before Christmas medals, I've been telling you guys that we're probably not seeing Scar. It's not guaranteed, obviously. I don't work for SENA, so I can't guarantee nothing. But just based off the past history, I'm just kind of... I have a good assumption that we're just not going to be able to see Scar anytime soon or at all. So that's kind of like one of those things. Oh, hey. How do you... Oh. Okay, I'll just, I guess. But anyways, yeah, about the other questions. Let's see, where was I? I asked, in my second question for the game, I asked, how come the global version aren't... Oh, no, I just said that. For the third question, I asked, can we start looking at receiving... Right here. Receiving more non-EX reverse medals that support reverse strategy soon. This goes along with like what I mentioned earlier about HTP and whatnot. And this fourth question... Oh, my God, what just happened? Don't know what just happened. What just happened? I don't know what happened! No! This is not good. I honestly don't know what to do. This is unfortunate. I'm sorry about this, guys. I know this is kind of weird. What do I think about Packy? Could you elaborate a little bit that on Lampada Vintage? I don't know what Packy is. Oh, did I do it? Yeah, I don't know what Packy is, so I don't really know how to address that question. Try Control Alt Delete. I don't know about that. I think that's gonna fuck me up. And now I can't see my mouse. That's great. Okay, Task Manager. Okay, that's a little bit better, but it's still weird. Thank you, Junef, for the suggestion. That was a little bit better. I still don't know what's happening, though. Like, this is so weird. That's not it. That's not it either. Hello, Cry. No. Crap. I might have to restart the stream or something to try and figure out how to get this working, because this is weird. Hold on. Let me see if I can look it up on my phone. If any of you have comments, that'd be great. How to fix this? Hold down the key with the Windows. I don't even know what I did. It's not good. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to come back to this because this is being weird. I'll be right back. Alright. I got it working again, guys. I don't know what happened. Yeah, there was an issue. How do I don't know. I don't know if Glacie's still watching my stream or not. But I don't know how she tagged me on Twitch. I don't really use Twitch that much. Anyways, where was I? Back to my questions. Oh my god, that is so. Okay, so I believe I was on. Oh yeah. Okay, so that's where I was. Okay, so I had just talked about like needing reverse metals and whatnot in the game to help support reverse strategies. So I kind of incorporated my own question for question number 4, particularly because of the fact that like it's currently speed reverse setups are currently the weakest setups in the game, and that's primarily because of the fact that there are just no copy metals for that attribute. Personally, I think having reversed versions of the key art copy metals that we currently have in the beginner's deal, that would be really great. But even just like a forward copy metal that's speed reverse, that would be great too. Realistically, if we could have a copy metal for every single type of attribute in the game, that would be the most ideal, but we don't have that at the moment. So at the very least, to cover the most ground possible of importance, you know, starting with the more importance is the speed reverse attribute, because there's no copy metals for speed attribute speed reverse at the moment. Okay. Yeah, hello Metal Wolf. Yeah, we there was a bit of a technical issue. I don't know what happened. Like my screen kind of funked out. I think I just hit some wrong keys and I couldn't figure out what they were. Yeah. Okay. So I asked for number 5. What is the current vision for the future of the game? You know, for Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. I figured this would be a nice question to ask for, because, like, you know, one, I can't help but, like, you know, be curious as to like where they're looking to go, but also two, as a somewhat concerned consumer and whatnot. I asked this question in partially because of the fact that, like, I want to have an idea as to like what type of like community like this game is trying to create, as well as like what type of like emotions and feelings and like all these type of things that you're trying to bring to the players. So and that's something I particularly care about, because like a major reason why I created this channel in the first place and my website in the first place is because of the fact that I how much I personally love Kingdom Hearts like to death. Like I wouldn't be doing all this if I didn't like severely love Kingdom Hearts. But because of how much I love the game and what like the series kind of symbolize, and to me like the game, the series heavily symbolizes like camaraderie and like working with your friends and you know all that cheesy stuff. But like we always feel embarrassed with the cheesy stuff, but realistically it's the cheesy stuff that really matters to us and makes us feel like more whole as people and as a human being. So to me it just, the Kingdom Hearts series just resonates really strongly with me. And because of what that image is for Kingdom Hearts, it can be very frustrating and aggravating, and sad or disappointing, or however you want to like word it, when I see what this series symbolizes, causing friction with how the mobile app game is coming across. A large portion due to like the pricings in the game and the paywalls and stuff like that, if that makes sense. The game has it's been losing a lot of its appeal since it first started within that first year or so, for multiple reasons. Hello, E Sharp. But yeah, for multiple reasons. One of them is simply that the rewards in the game are just not as incentivizing anymore like they used to be. Like for example, like here's the easiest example. Okay, back in the day, okay, I sound like an old person when I say that, but like back in the day, for competitive week, so you know, raid bosses pop up the entire week and 24/7, whoever gets most lux wins, blah blah blah. Okay, during competitive week, right, the prizes, and we still have this basically the same exact prizes like now as we do back then. The prizes back then were just like now, where people in the top get gems, and any random other like avatar part, you know, we also get and stuff like that. All right. For a lot of the competitive people, right? I mean, because it's a competitive event, so you play competitively to see who's the best, but two, to also get these really good rewards. That's like a large aspect of Coliseum. And back then, the incentive were that gems, because forever ago, gems back then were like Mickeys and brooms now. Okay, we don't get to see them that, or not even now, more like a few months ago. We didn't get to see them that often. We don't have these 5 copy gem avatar boards that we get like practically every couple weeks now. Like we didn't have that. It was literally like we sparingly got these gems. I do. I did. I'm laughing because I'm reading the Twitch comments, and they're mentioning me. The Fire Max said, "I saw your tweet yesterday. It better have some good questions prepared." I guess he's not watching my stream right now. I guess I'm going over them. That's funny. But what was I saying? But yeah, like because you would have because of the fact that we didn't really get gems that often, the competitive week were really good to we're like an easy way to get gems quick to level up our Keyblades, because back then like most people didn't have maxed out Keyblades or level 35 Keyblades. Like if you saw someone with a shiny Keyblade back then, that was like, oh my god, he's a freaking unicorn. Like, what is happening? This guy's a god. Okay, he could have crap medals for all we know, but like just seeing a shiny Keyblade like in Union Cross, for example, or in your party was like, oh, I was like high status. Are they still offline? I'm gonna play this just in case.
Some people think that just because you pay less with Groupon, you're getting less, and that's crazy. You can get
okay. Okay, cool. So that's kind of how it was back then. But now how it is now is the fact that we get gems so much more easy, so easier than we ever did back then. Now, like, we get them as VIP quests now. Like, we get 2 of each, like, as VIP. We get them in like those ×5 gem boards every once in a while. We get them sometimes during random events, and even recently we got them in Proud mode. So it's like gems aren't as hard to come by anymore as they used to be. So when it comes to, so a lot of people, such as myself, I pretty much have almost every single Keyblade at level 35 already. So I personally, I don't need gems anymore. I don't. I just don't. And even for those of you who don't have like maxed out shiny level 35 Keyblades either. Hold on, let me reply this. I don't know how to like tag people. Okay, cool. What was I saying? Crap, what was I saying? I know we're talking about something competitive-wise. Oh yeah, about Keyblades and stuff like that. Yeah, so like even for those of you who are not at my point where I kind of have like everything maxed out and whatnot, there's a good chance that at this point you probably have at least your Keyblades already at like level 35 and whatnot, or at least shiny and stuff. So at this point, it's like gems aren't really that big of an incentive anymore when it comes to competitive weeks. And the avatar parts, to be honest, when it comes to being competitive, I personally want avatar parts that I can actually take advantage of. Like, for example, the crowns. I can use the crowns because, like, you can't get the crowns anywhere else, and they provide the biggest bonuses for, like, whatever perk they're applying to compared to, like, anything else. Like, to me, that was more worth it. It was something for me to strive for. And it's also partially like a symbol of status that I can like wear around, and like when people see that big shiny like red royal crown on your head, it's like, oh my god, he got top in competitive week. This guy is good, type of thing. We don't have that with the current stuff. It's like we get like these avatar parts that don't do anything and they're purely accessory. And as a competitive player, that doesn't mean anything to me. That gives me no incentive to do competitive week whatsoever. And same thing with the gems. I don't need gems anymore, so that's also further lack of incentive for me to want to do anything too. Coliseum is kind of similar, where like a lot of times, at least fairly recently, the past few months, we haven't really been getting like incentives to really play Coliseum. And Coliseum, if anything, is kind of worse because of the fact I think I mentioned in one of my questions too, or something. I know I talked about it somewhere. Hello, Hamer Tank. I hope that I know you're in my Discord, but I think I pronounced that wrong. But one of the things, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, skills. But when it comes to Coliseum is also. Let me make sure I'm catching. Give me a second, guys. I'm just reading through the Twitch comments real quick. Yeah, because they're okay. So for Twitch, they're running slightly late. I'm just kind of reading through all this real quick. Okay, cool. All right. Oh, I said it right. Okay, cool. Just noticed your comment, Hamer Tank. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Coliseum. So yeah, when it comes to Coliseum, if anything, it's a little bit worse because you actually have to have It's not about Lux in Coliseum. It's literally about having the best setup compared to anybody else. That's what Coliseum is about. And unfortunately, the way the game is right now, the game, in terms of Coliseum and best setups and whatnot, it's pretty much all about traits at this point. Which is very unfortunate, because that means that even if you get an EX medal, when it comes to being super competitive and being like top tier and whatnot, if you don't have the right traits or a trait for your medal, then, like, in terms of like Coliseum and whatnot, like, you might as well be doing something else during your time. So like, even for me, okay, like for me, I can't really get top 100 anymore. I can get top 1,000, but I can't get top 100 anymore. Purely because of the fact that I just don't have good traits on my medals, or a trait on my medals. Like I have Aqua EX, for example, the new Wayfinder trio. Most of you guys are probably only going to end up getting just one copy of that medal. You're not going to even have a trait on that medal. And that's part of the outcry about how ridiculously expensive it is to like try and get copies of these EX medals, because like a 15 mercy pool, that's ridiculous to us as a consumer, because like that's hundreds of dollars just to guarantee one copy of the medal, and in order to stay competitive, we need multiple copies to get these traits, which is kind of unfortunate. Yeah, even Hamer Tank just said right now in the comments that I don't bother myself with Coliseum because I know my medals are not that good. That's kind of the other side of the spectrum that I was kind of about to get at. For those of you who aren't like already within like top tier and stuff like that, you can very easily be on the lower end of the spectrum, where you don't have good enough medals, or you see all these crazy people like myself doing all this stuff, and you feel you don't feel confident enough to do Coliseum, so you just completely disregard Coliseum, and that's the other half of the spectrum. So it's like on one half of the spectrum you have competitive people super competitive people who find the rewards lacking in incentive, so they don't really try too hard when it comes to a Coliseum. And then you have the lower people who lack the confidence or the medals or whatever to even try to attempt Coliseum. So then you're kind of left with that's like a good portion of the community already, and then you're left with like that little and then you're left with like this middle portion who are like kind of trying. They're not expecting to get top tier, but they're trying to at least get some of those. To get at least one copy of whatever the reward is, if that makes sense. Like I think this month is Second Chance 4. Yeah, I think this reward is Second Chance 4 for this month. So like, for example, the medium people might be. I don't remember what the rank placements are at the top of my head, but let's say it's top 10,000. Let's say top 10,000 gives you at least one copy of Second Chance 4. Like the intermediate people, or like the people in the middle, I should say, are going to be trying to at least stay within top 10,000 to get that one copy. It's just like, so if only like the middle portion of people playing the game are shooting for top 10,000, it's like, yeah. Okay, hold on. What's up, Red Ranger? Carl Burrell says, from me being a JP player, I only pushed for top 5K last month. I got top 1K, and I stopped chasing traits long ago. Yeah, see, a lot of people just like even in high score challenges, it's hard for me to push. That's also a good point too. High score challenges are. Some people like high score challenges. I personally don't like high score challenges. A good portion of why I don't like high score challenges, though, is because of oh, hold on, I missed like a ton of questions or comments here in the stream. I specialize in dank memes, and here I am. That's what Glacie said. Oh, can I whisper? What? Oh, okay, cool. I sense a whisper. Let's see. Give me a second, guys. The only thing I want now on their stream is to give us details about story quests. I believe I did have questions. I believe one of my questions was about the story quest. Just going to a question. I'll bring up the questions again real quick once I finish this thing. I'm trying to figure out what I want to say. She might be watching for all I know. All right. Okay, the question. Let me bring out the questions. That's all we ever talk about when it comes to like Twitter and stuff like that. So it's definitely something concerning. Oh yes, I forgot about the level cap. Are they starting? No. Okay, so the 7th question I asked was, can we make... Okay, this is me asking for a competitive rewards maybe. I kind of just talked about that. Question 8 is, how come the global version keeps missing story updates? So that's going along with what you were saying, Hammer Tank. Like, because we keep seeing story updates happening in JP. I don't know if they got any recently. I haven't seen any sort of announcement for quite a bit for JP. I know they still have more story than we do, though. I know that. I just don't know where it is for us. Like, when are they planning to release it? And those are all the questions I have sent her so far. And she was kind enough to reply back, saying that these are great questions. And I say for number 5, that's a question that'd be great to ask in an upcoming thread. I'm planning for the fan event. She obviously can't answer quite a few of the questions due to various reasons and whatnot. But she's going to try her best to answer them through the stream and through future scheduling, have some devs respond to them as well. And she thanks me for taking the time to do all of this. So once again, thank you, Glacie, so much. I don't know if you're still watching, but thank you so much for taking the time to respond back and like it means a lot to, like, honestly. Let's see. And I just simply responded back like, I appreciate it, thank you, all that good stuff, and that I may end up sending more questions to her later on based on what you guys say and stuff. So that's what I have covered so far. So kind of like I mentioned in my last video, whatnot, like if you have questions, feel free to send them to me or ask me them and stuff, and I can always like forward them to Glacie and to them and whatnot. Doesn't mean they're gonna get them, but it's a good start. And I definitely think it'll make it easier for people like Glacie if a lot of these type of questions can come from influencers like myself rather than like hundreds of different people. So if it's coming one from like just one person who is clearly trying to like make a difference, then like it's easy to respond to them, and I also can make it easier to let you guys know as well. So I appreciate what she's doing, what they're doing, and things are looking up, and I'm looking forward to it. Kind of wondering what's happening with the stream though, to be honest. So like, they said they'll be a little late, but I don't know how late that's gonna be. Once we start, we'll just shout the information at you so the time will remain the same. Gotcha. Alright. Oh man, imagine if we announced the next banner here. Just imagine. Oh my god. She's teasing us. Alright, so some of the stuff that you guys said. JP got a story last week. Oh, they did really? The only thing I want now in their stream is to give us about the story. Brian, where are they? Wait, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, Red Ranger? I don't know. Wait, okay, so JP gets story last week, blah, blah. I like the Global's high score challenge. You can earn 2 copies in the middle, but JP gets brooms. Interesting. I didn't know that. That's good to know. I think JP finished Aladdin's story last month, so now either they will get New World or finish Sleeping Beauty. If you send a second batch of questions, you should ask about the level cap. Yeah, I'll definitely ask about the level cap next time, because I completely forgot about that. But thank you for mentioning that, XYZ the last. Yeah, at least they prove. Yeah, like definitely, like this is a huge improvement in terms of like listening of like literally just talking with your community. You may not always agree with what the community has to say, or you might not like it, but just simply conversing with your community goes a long way. And the thing is, like, I don't know about you guys, but from my experience and what I've seen and stuff, Square Enix typically isn't the best when it comes to showing like community feedback and whatnot. At least not right away. They appear to be super slow on the uptake about a lot of stuff. So seeing something like this is really encouraging for me as a player, as well as a content creator for you guys. If they do KMS, what's KMS? I don't know what KMS is. Cray, where's the stream? We're waiting for the stream, Red Ranger. The level cap will happen during anniversary, just like JP. That's what I'm hoping too. That's what I'm somewhat expecting, but at the same time, who knows? But we'll see, I guess. I mean, if I recall correctly, our anniversary is supposed to be next month. Correct me if I'm wrong, but so we don't have too long to wait. We got what, like just a few more weeks now. Yeah. So now I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for the stream to start. I don't know what's happening. And Glacie. Alright. Alright, so now we just wait. Can't wait to see the Twitch chat spamming free jewels. Yeah, honestly, that's one of the things that I kind of want to address in the long run too, because I want to create a community that, you know, kind of goes along with the sense of what Kingdom Hearts is supposed to be like. You know, getting along, having fun, and creating a very positive and respectful and polite and, you know, encouraging community. Like sure, SENA could has its fault. They're not perfect, but like the best way for them to be able to respond to us appropriately and, like, you know, in the best manner possible is if we also treat them the same way. I mean, it's a two-way street. We can't shove hate down their throats and expect them to give us love and support. Like, it doesn't work like that. You have to be like, you have to show your concern while at the same time, you know, try to be polite and respectful as possible, and because they're human beings too. And then in that regards, they're more likely to respond in kind. Hold on. Brian, as we progress towards anniversary of the future, how do you think or feel they should even the gap between all players, especially free-to-play and pay-to-play? To be honest, Callburl. Okay, well, actually, let me read these other comments real quick before I get to that. When is the official SENA stream? I forgot. The SENA stream Northern Lights is already supposed to be happening, but they're having some issues apparently, so they're starting late. And from what they were saying, they're just going to be like shoving the information down our throats rather than like taking their time with it. Hi guys. Okay, everyone's just saying hi. All right, Colborough. So, how to shorten the gap between free-to-play, or even the gap between free-to-play and pay-to-play players? Here's the thing, Colborough. Okay, this there will always be a gap. That's just how the game is set up. Okay, there will always be a gap between free-to-play and pay-to-play players. Okay, and it makes sense too, because like it doesn't make sense at all to have people who spent no money be on the same level as people who spend tons of money to get this stuff. Okay, like that doesn't make sense, like game wise. With at least with the way how like this game is set up. Now, if it's something like Overwatch, for example, where like the only money spent is for purely accessory type stuff, like for cosmetics, that's a different story. But with the way this game is set up, that's just not going to happen. Now, what they can do though, rather than trying to even the gap, so they're like tied, is make it so that like there's not a like ridiculous gap between the two. And that may have been what you were trying to like address, but like just to be thorough, I'm just stating everything. So, but some stuff that they could do, I mean, because when during like the first year of the game and stuff, there wasn't like too big of a gap between free to play players and pay to play players, or even cheap to play players. I kind of lump everybody who's not free to play into pay to play, okay, if that makes sense. Because just dumping any sort of money whatsoever, it helps you out on the game. So, but stuff that they can do, first of all, I mean, obviously the first thing they can do is obviously have more farmable events, like free medals and stuff like that. That obviously would help out a lot. Like for example, the Organization 13 events that we had going on for like a year, those were really cool. Those were fun, and a lot of them are actually really good tier 3 medals. Those are like, honestly, the Organization 13 medals are amongst some of the best tier 3 medals in the game. Like they're great, especially medals like Syax B and whatnot. Even Axel B. Like Axel B is a ridiculous buffer, especially if you get extra attack on him. Jesus. I have extra attack on him. When I first got, I was like, I'm set. But Syax B, like that's a ridiculous multiplier for a tier 3 medal. I believe it can go up to like a 12 point something or 13 point something, and like that's a tier 3 medal. Jesus. But yeah, just simply having more free farmable events or medals in events, that would obviously be an easy first step for them to take to help shorten the gap between free-to-play and pay-to-play players. One mode that I believe they should incorporate in their game that I personally think would be a lot of fun and would also add a level of difficulty, but would also be a new source of content for the game too, is if they have these permanent challenge quests, okay, that are supposed to be ridiculously hard, but if you beat them, they give you a ridiculously good medal as a reward too, okay? Something like that, in my opinion, that would be great for the game, because one, it gives players something to strive for. So like, even like, let's say we're in my position, for example, and I kind of, or near my position, I'm kind of already kind of near with the game and stuff like that. I'm feeling good about how strong I am, about my steps and whatnot. I could be like, you know what? I'm going to shoot for these challenge quests. I'm going to go for that. Okay, I think they're starting to stream now.
Can you take a selfie just by saying take a selfie?
Yeah, they're starting to stream now.
Take a selfie.
All right.
Take a selfie. Take a selfie.
Let's get started.
Take a selfie.
Are they starting? Yes? No? I don't know if they're starting. All right, take a selfie. Yeah, let's take a selfie. I'm just waiting for this to start now. Did I cover? I know I covered a lot of stuff already. I'm gonna be kind of making like a stream highlight video from this as well, just to kind of like help out the people who didn't get to watch my stream or the Square Enix stream. Because I know, like, for example, some people, this is like 10 o'clock at night for some people, so it's like, okay. Take a selfie. I don't want to. Oh snap! We got music. I was about to say something, but okay. All right, let's get started. Hopefully. I don't think they said how long this is supposed to take, did they? No. Oh snap, they're live.
Yeah. Hey guys, what's up? So sorry for the technical delay. It's just things happen, but we're here. We're live. Might be a little shorter than usual, but you guys will get more than an hour, so you're good. Welcome. This is the first Kingdom Hearts Union Cross Square Enix mobile tactics stream. Yes. That was a lot. I'm Kim. You might know me as Glacie, and with me is
I'm Rachel. Nice to be here again. I've popped on some other streams in the past as well.
So yeah, you're in the Dissidia stream with us.
Briefly, yes, to get a very mediocre pull, but you know.
Oh man, those pulls! don't remind me. And also in the back lurking is Joshua, if you know him from the Dissidia team.
Hi guys.
Yeah, there he is. So we got a pretty busy schedule going on. Lots of us attempting the mysterious search challenge. Rachel has got hers up to 99, so we'll be doing that.
Yeah, very powerful.
Yeah. I only have mine at 56 because I am trying to juggle 3 games at once. So, yeah, no, guys, my hair is real. Like, this is nothing can contain it.
I can take out
going over,
level 99 raid bosses on my own.
On, some of the future
I don't need no help.
We'll be getting in the future and answering some questions, as we do. So let's get into the game. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, just make sure you do the @SquareEnixGlacie or @SquareEnixJoshua, because he'll be moderating the chat, so we'll be able to see that a little clearly. But for now, we'll just be going over the game updates, that sort of thing. So we may not have time to answer questions just yet, but we will in the near future. Or as I like to say, soon.
Honestly, personally, for me,
eventually,
I've had thoughts about
do a high score
personally trying
actually,
to show up
guys,
on their stream
point,
sometime in the future. To me, that would be really
cool. Use for the either Kefka or Union Cross. Maybe not high score challenge because I haven't. been able to do that. I think my highest score is 53 million, so not great. You guys can watch as attempted.
53 million is not that bad.
So it'll be fun.
Granted, it's not
yeah,
60
it's
mil
not
that everybody wants.
That's great. But
it's
we'll
honestly
get
not
there.
that bad.
Maybe. It ends in a few days. So yeah, so let's get into Kingdom Hearts. You don't need to know about my failures. It's fine. So currently, if you guys haven't heard, it is the Final Fantasy Record Keeper collaboration that's going on. So basically, there's Union Cross events. There's the ongoing raid event where you can get the Setzer medal. So what game was Setzer in? Let me know. If you don't know, I'm very disappointed in you because it's my second favorite Final Fantasy game. And of course, there's the Mysterious Surge Challenge where you can get 3,000 jewels. There's the other challenge where you can get 1,000 jewels.
Yes.
And then there's the boost alongside the Final Fantasy Record Keeper booster. So there's a few things for you guys to do right now, and we'll be doing some of those in game pretty soon. Oh, that's right. So you guys keep saying about an AMA. We're closer to getting that wrapped. I need to convince Rachel to get a Reddit account so she can join it as well. But that should be upcoming pretty soon, but there will be some stuff that we'll be doing on Reddit pretty soon that you guys should be excited for.
I wish
on a note,
they would go beyond Reddit.
Going to this fan
not a lot of
event
people
that's
use Reddit.
upcoming this April. Let us know. Super excited for that.
I don't have to rely on
meet you guys in person. My hair is even crazier in real life, I swear. It's like you'll get tangled in it. So let us know.
Like, make it Twitch and
no
Facebook.
Spoilers per se.
More people are likely to have Facebook and Twitch.
Tidbits of what you'll get,
Twitter.
It's actually
than they are to have a Reddit.
It's looking pretty good. I've been in like 6 one-hour meetings just talking about making sure that everything is perfect for you guys, and those meetings aren't going to let up anytime soon. So yeah, we're making sure that everything's perfect for you guys, and we'll both be there and you'll get to meet us, and probably more importantly for you guys, meet a bunch of other people that you're more excited about. So yeah, so let us know who's going so we can keep track of that. I know that we did sell out on that, but you know, I wanted you guys to see that's up. I need water, excuse me. Alrighty, so first on the agenda is how many of you guys have completed any of the events, because I know this Setzer medal is going on right now.
I completed them like
that's
instantly.
Most recent of the events. I know you guys probably finished up the Union Cross event,
I finished
and you guys will be getting a
like
new one tomorrow. No more Final Fantasy Record Keeper. So if you want to hear Gilgamesh's music one last time, I suggest you give it a few more runs.
Cool.
That is going to be
I haven't looked at
tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific time.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not reading chat.
Finished up all of the boards
like
for
that's
the event. You
that's
still
too
have
much.
some time left.
I'm focused on
so
their
it's a
stream.
little different than
I'm
normal.
recording at this
They,
anyways.
Crossover at midnight, but for this special occasion,
Yeah,
5
it's a little
p.m.
different. So yeah, so that's going on. Then you get a little donut hat for your pet. It's so cute. Wait till you guys
adorable.
see it. Yeah, sorry.
Just thinking about the donut.
Yeah,
It's really cute.
well, there was something I was going to say, and then my mind just kind of blinked because I looked at the chat for like a split second. I'm like, what do I do? Oh, I know, just move a little. Okay, that's how I handle things. So currently in game. Oh, also, if you guys have any of the Record Keeper, I don't know if it's showing up on screen, but that's Hardy looks like right now.
I was like, what the heck just happened?
Black mage, white mage, little dragoon, that sort of thing. So I don't know if you guys, I love these things so much. I think I'm never gonna switch my avatar parts, even though I probably should put a little bit more of the actually deck out for raid bosses and stuff. But
they look so cool, and there's nothing else that looks like them.
I know, right? It's such a contrast. It'll show up on screen, but like when you actually see it, like the differences between just the regular avatar part and the pixel art, it just makes me happy. Okay, so first on the list, would you guys want to see us do next? Do you want to see us do Union Cross and choose our medals for that, or should I say Rachel's medals, or do you want us to do the Mysterious Sir, the 3,000 Jewel challenge? Because we're not
want
letting
to see you
sticker
fight
for the
the
raid
raid
event.
boss.
That's a level 99 boss.
Yeah,
we like you guys.
No! I'm pissed this kind of froze right here too. I want to see you fight the raid boss.
Not end very well.
But that'll just be 10 minutes of us with tier 1 medals because you guys are probably going to be cruel. So let us know if you want to choose our medals for the Union Cross or for the 2,000 Jewel Challenge.
Yeah, but like,
they're saying Mysterious Star. I figured they would because that is technically harder. So we'll switch to that. But first, let's show off because I want to show off Gilgamesh as well. He shouldn't be, or should I say, the Weapons Master Heartless. He shouldn't be denied. He's got great music, and it's a cross for me to do it. I actually played with sound on. I usually don't because I play at my desk. I mean, I work at my desk. I play at home. But yeah, I had to turn on music for that because it was good. So I will join in with my game stuff because we can join it. We're in a party together. That's what we do. We party in Volpiz. Union Cross with the original Kyrie.
I thought she said business for a second. I was like, what?
Actually, yeah, that would be... Okay, I knew you guys would say Hayner, Pence, and Alette, and shame on you. Because that's cruel and unusual. Well, not unusual, but it's cruel. Oh, did you get it in?
We're trying to start it up.
And yeah, we'll answer any questions you guys have about any Kingdom Hearts related stuff. But when we... There'll be a time specifically for that.
Yes, we will have our Q&A time.
Yeah. So yeah, a little Q&A time. This little AMA before.
Yes!
Lord Pence shall be denied because come on, tier 1 in a Union Cross. Do Union Cross all by yourself with just the two of us?
I think
use a DuckTales medal. Well, I will personally use a DuckTales medal. I'll get my setup that has it. So I'm gonna set up my
technical difficulty.
Oh yeah, she fine.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was like,
everything is fine.
Yeah, there's some like we were cursed. I think it was because we just didn't align things to like for some reason like things just keep happening. Like we were a little late. I don't know what's going on, but for now I'll just show you guys my stuff, my setup. I already finished the Union Cross, so I'll let you guys choose what my she'll be the main one. You'll see her account, but I'll set my jewels up right now. So someone requested a DuckTales medal. I'm still using Fairy Stars because that's my best, my best stuff. But let's see. I'll show you guys in a second. Because as much as I want to, doing this would be really hard. So I can't do that backwards. So I promise I'm setting it up. How you guys? Do you guys want me to use Kyrie or should I do something else? Just let me know. I'll use DuckTales for sure because I love DuckTales, despite what the naysayers say. I just have to find them. Let me sort by tiers. What should I use as a power medal? Let's see. Oh yeah. While I'm configuring my stuff, I did pull from the EX banner that happened yesterday. I got Sora EX.
Oh snap! Okay.
I got HD King Mickey EX.
She got the good one, of course. So let us know what you guys got. Whether you lucked out or whether you just got a pretty medal that's shiny and nice. So yeah, that was mine. I got Sora EX.
Yeah. See other people saying which Sora.
There's
like what 2 or 3 different Sora EXs.
I don't know if I have the original Kyrie. I have illustrated Kyrie.
Hello, Joku.
But she's tier 4 or tier 3?
She's, I think 4.
And she's a power medal.
Yeah, power. Right.
I know what I'm talking about, guys. I know this game.
Yeah, well, a lot of people are saying no EXs, so that could be something.
Do I not have? I could have sworn I had her.
Oh my God! Someone got a boosted Ava
Who got
EX.
I'm so lucky. I wanted Ava EX so bad because I have her, but she's not traded, and that's hurting me so bad.
I never got her.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm not going to complain anymore because you didn't get her at all. Okay, I don't have the OG illustrated Kyrie. I thought I did.
I told him to use all tier 1 medals.
I didn't mean to. Accidents happen, guys.
Someone got Ventus. It's nice.
I'm so mad at you.
Such luck.
Alright, so DuckTales for now. Sorry guys, I don't have Kyrie. But any other suggestions, let me know. Where's my... Oh shoot, I don't have... What happened to my Scrooge?
I'm being a little troll.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be so mad if something happened. What happened to him? Is he in his spirit metal? Like, what's happening? Okay, I don't know where my Scrooge is. If I... There's no way I sold them. I must have locked it.
Okay, well check the filters. Check
I
the
did
filters.
check the filters.
Always a good
Guys,
tip. If something disappears, check
I'm
the
about
filters.
because I did. I did magic.
It's a nice transition. I want to know
I'm
how
just
they
gonna
do
do
that.
upright.
I am no wizard when it comes to streams. Like I don't really stream too
Did you
often.
accidentally
So,
press like another?
I don't know.
That can happen.
so I kind of want
Try
to
resetting
I'm about to have a mental breakdown on stream because
Try resetting, and then see if it pops up magically.
Okay.
Hello, Northern Lights.
Okay. There's
Are you-
where is
I
he?
think you popped up before.
I'm so sad.
Oh yay!
This is just okay. You guys,
Here
so you
we
guys can
are.
see her. Ignore me
Yay.
while I look for my Scrooge because I was totally gonna bring him out.
I said just run all tier ones, and I was like,
unlike-
no, just run an
I
empty
actually-
key.
I found him. Sorry, I got too excited.
I have not done
That would literally be the ultimate
Awesome.
challenge, like trying to kill anything with an empty
So
key.
we're
Like,
gonna.
You haven't done any.
Oh,
You
snap.
know what ends
They
tomorrow, right?
made another tweet.
I know.
What?
I've been busy.
Okay.
So does chat want to pick my medals also? Do you want to do?
Oh, for Union Cross, yeah, definitely.
okay.
Okay, give us
Whoops,
tier
don't look at that one.
and either reverse or upright.
Okay.
How's that? We'll do that for the first
I will
filter.
pull
So I'll do that as well. I'll do reverse and give us a tier. And if you guys pick
snap.
tier 1,
You got lingering well. That's great.
well, you guys just gonna see a lot of failure. So give us like alternative stuff, not just stuff that'll make us look bad. I mean stuff that you just never know what'll happen. 3 aquas. I don't have aquas.
That's mine.
You have 3 aquas?
I'm waiting for another guild campaign.
I'm not
which
talking to
I'm
Rachel
not saying
anymore.
we're having one soon. We might be just, little hint. So
I have
cheating.
1 aqua. Actually, no, I did get 2. I got. Well, yeah, but you have 3, so I'm jealous.
I have amazing luck sometimes, and then I have the worst luck other times. It's just.
So people are saying tier 7. Like, yeah, we can just do her amazing build right now. She has like the most OP medals.
I mean, my current build, I don't have all tier 7s in it. Lingering Will is a big part of my build. He's tier 5.
oh yeah,
he's great.
You were telling me about that.
But sometimes not great.
I wasn't on the Lingering Will on the bandwagon because like it was like, oh, it's a tier 5, but
you can get him from the current Heavy Hitter banner. So
Yeah.
he's actually really nice.
we'll go over banners. Right now we want to
Look on your screen. Yeah, I saw that.
Let's look at all
Honestly,
these.
I don't care about
I also
Riku
put a
X.
duck.
To be honest.
Yeah, that's right. The original thing.
All right.
I got so preoccupied.
If you guys go to my
with
website and go to like the
so
save
no
for this
reverse
tab,
medals because we want to use duct tape.
actually they're talking about
The
this. I'm
reverse
gonna
is
kind of
all
like
right.
just slide through to my website real quick. Oh man, it's a little cut off. So right up above, you can't see it, but there's a save for this
Okay,
tab.
so I'm putting in
Click on that.
DuckTales.
Look at this. I have
I
a
don't
bunch
have
of
any
medals
great
that you
slot
should aim
because
for.
the only
Riku
upright-
EX is not there.
Guys, don't worry. I got this.
I can put Riku there
Actually, I
because
can
that's
do
where
that
he's meant to go.
Yeah, I'm putting Rico on my third slot.
Yeah, so like to me, Sephiroth, the new Sephiroth EX medal is
these
kind of
also
along the same
really
lines as
good.
Riku.
Yeah, she has
so.
Scrooge. Don't worry.
Put her. Yeah. Oh, should I? Okay, we're gonna be Scrooge buddies.
What is
there.
up, Cabbage the
I'll put him
Fruit?
there. Get some good buffs.
Fun fact, did you guys know that in Brazil, Launchpad is named as Captain Boing in the Portuguese dub? That's actually kind of great.
That's actually really
I
charming.
like that.
I do. Okay, I don't know. I want to put a power one there.
No. Sorry,
No.
I keep forgetting that you're talking and then there's the chat.
Yes.
They're saying 3 Aqua EX and only 53 million.
Thank
I
you.
have
I
53
appreciate
million,
Cabbage the Fruit.
and I do not have 3 Aquas. I have 1.
I might have gotten the aqua after.
Yeah.
I did.
We haven't
attempt.
tried.
I haven't done it in a while. I was a little dispirited by it. So
Yeah, it hurt my soul.
It was hard. So we can try again. I don't know. No EXs, right? Okay.
No. Oh shoot, no EXs?
I don't know. So some people were saying no EXs.
No, okay, we can do that. So goodbye, Kyrie.
Thank you, I appreciate
Okay,
it.
so I'll use. Okay, there was.
Okay, we gotta represent. I'm gonna use.
I don't know if he's here right now, but on Reddit there was a thread that someone got like 6 lions.
So I don't
King Roars.
mean to
at a
call him
time.
out.
So
I'm
I
gonna call
will
him
use
out.
my King Roar.
But they said they were just
in
gonna
honor
like
of you.
just
in my
because of timing.
He's
They were
not
just
yet,
gonna like just
so,
slap all the information out of us like right
So
away.
right now my setup is making me
You're
sad.
playing the game.
But
just kind of throwing that out there, but
guys. So this
It's
is
not
my
a big
current
deal.
setup that you guys won't see me play as, but I'll be supporting her with this. So if you can't see, it's King's Roar on my first slot. This is all Fairy Stars. I've got my Scrooge on my second.
We're wearing the
I've got my Riku on my third slot, so he's the only one that actually
For those of you that played the JP version,
I've got
was the
HTTP that's going to
Riku,
copy
the new
my
Riku
Huey
X
Louie
metal banner,
novel.
was that falling price in
And on my
JP?
Spirit, I've got
I
Final
don't
Boss
recall.
Shion with no illustrated Shion buffs.
Any of you that played
so this is
JP,
gonna
if
go
you could let me
great.
know. Just like mention it in the
Yeah, I
comment.
believe in
Excellent.
this.
Okay, I've got. Well, you guys can see what I have. So I've got my Ducktales. I've got my Record Keeper guy. Yeah, this is gonna.
Yeah, this is gonna be great.
Let's just dive right in.
You need this, like you. Oh wait, no! I did begin now instead of begin with party. I failed.
Okay, well that's alright.
Well, no! I'll leave.
Oh no! Now I just went in. So just
Oh,
Okay, cool.
Okay, whatever.
fingers crossed we
That's
got in the same.
I
No,
mean,
we
maybe
didn't.
we
Okay,
didn't.
that's fine. All right, guys. Let's.
Well, just watch her. I'm gonna try to get out of here as soon as possible, so you guys, so I don't look at my phone the entire time. Because it's such a like I go in auto mode when she's doing this, I will look at questions that we
Yes.
can see here. So
Hey,
she's
there you
busy
go.
doing the setup that you guys suggested. I know you guys wanted pens, but you know, don't be cruel to us. We're your friends.
And if anyone is playing on
I
Vulpes
mean,
right now,
HBO
maybe you
is
could
a
play
really
with
good
us,
battle.
so-
Yeah, any Vulpes players. Like, personally, I would like to be an Anguius, but the Square Enix team was like, Vulpes. I'm like, okay.
Anguius.
Put Anguius. I'll always be an Anguius in my heart.
Please answer me. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't notice your question.
Oh yeah, so we
Cabbage.
do have the
What do
ongoing
you think
banners and
is
the
life all
upcoming
about?
Union Cross banner with the
What?
little cat. Isn't it the greatest thing in the world?
It really is.
How are you-
I mean, realistically,
Actually
it's
looked
whatever
at
you
how
want
you
it
do
to
I
be
think
about.
we're doing good. I mean,
Okay.
I have no right to
I
tell you
believe
what
very
your
powerful
life is about.
organization.
Yeah, you'll probably. That's why with Union Cross, would probably be carried. So that's why we'll do the mysterious cert with the same stipulations that you guys choose our jewels.
all right.
Oh, I'm actually no, I'm not. I'm not doing great. Up until like, cause my King's Roar has extra attack, so that's 4 gauges going before he gets the.
I really do like the
And then my
new
Scrooge goes, so
Avatar
his buff
outfits,
goes
though.
in
They're
after all
pretty
that.
cool.
And then he buffs.
It's
but
nice
he
seeing
buffs
something
Riku,
like just
so that's
completely
helpful.
different from
It's
the usual type of
something,
outfits
you
and
know.
stuff.
So if you want
But don't mind what is my life about,
to
sir.
be a successful King's Cross player, don't let other people choose your medals. Because
I don't really know how
you
to
might
answer
get
that
out of
question.
order stuff where you're doing 1 damage because you don't have the proper slots in. But yeah, pay attention
That's,
to like, stuff
that's
like
like asking
multiplayers
for-
are actually matter a lot.
I found the boss.
Oh,
To
you-
me, that sounds like asking for like.
Walked into him as he spawned.
To me, that question sounds like if I pull a random
skill.
book from the shelf.
We're still. My party is still kind of wondering like where
I
we're
pull a
at
random
in
book from the
life.
shelf. It's like saying, "What is this?"
Friends are
It's
your
like saying, "Like, what is this book about?" Let me look at the back,
I'm barely
and then I
finding
just have a
them.
summation of what this
Look,
book about.
this
I don't
is-
feel like I can do that for my
I'm
life.
damage to him because he hasn't been buffed.
Now,
Like,
I can tell you the things what I
feel
want
you,
out of
like,
my
I
life,
feel
and
like-
what like what I want to do with my life and what my
Okay,
goals
my
and
screen
purposes and
features
stuff like
7.
that.
So yeah,
I mean,
if
for
you're-
me
if you're a
personally,
new player
like you can
to
answer your own
Kingdom
questions
Hearts,
however you want to do it.
Basically,
So are we going to get
upgrade
any
medical-
actual info on
I
the
would
stream, or are they just going to play the
recommend,
game?
Making sure that you go through Pride mode.
That's
once
what
you finish the
Tweezy said.
storyline, because if you're like me,
Yeah, that's kind of what I just
now that
mentioned
we've
earlier
switched to
too.
monthly gem codes,
This
you
is
can
kind of what they
go with the
usually.
Pride mode Keyblades.
This
So
is what they
making sure
usually
that you
do.
can upgrade
They
them with
like
those
play a little
gems
bit
are
and then they
pretty
go
important.
like near the end
yeah,
of the stream.
don't
They kind of
like me. I missed out completely on
say
last
more of
month.
the actual
Last
info.
month we had the weekly gems and then we introduced the monthly gems, which was amazing, and I didn't get it.
I'm kind of waiting for that, so I'm just kind of like talking to you guys every time.
Players,
What is my favorite
In the
movie?
shop, we have 2 amazing deals that are super helpful for getting all set up. So we have the newcomers deal, which even though it's called the newcomers deal, anyone can pull from it.
honestly
so you're
don't know
guaranteed
off
to
the top of
get
my
a
head.
copy
I haven't
medal,
watched any movies in
which,
quite a while.
of course, is super
Mission
useful
accomplished. My
for
avatar is
if you have a
officially
super
in
awesome
SENA
medal,
stream.
Those 3 right behind it, so that way.
Oh, is it real? Was it really? That's
Or,
cool.
You know, if you have, depending on what traits you have. There's also the top tour deal. You can draw from that once per day. For just 1,000 jewels, and you're guaranteed to get a really good buffer or a copy medal as well. Plus, you're also guaranteed to get plus tier 6 or higher. So it's.
I do like The Big Bang Theory. I really enjoy that show. I haven't been able to watch it
or
for
even if
like the last year or two, though,
to get traits and different things like that.
Or even since I came to college.
Super useful, super nice, and they're pretty new too.
Yeah.
But I really like the show.
They came out like
I just don't watch. I don't really watch TV anymore. So
I know this
that
is
just ended up
important,
being a
but it's
consequence
important
of
to me.
that. But
With that setup,
if I had more direct,
first place
easy,
in the
convenient
average.
access to it, I would definitely watch it, catch up on it again.
So amazing I am.
King's Roar.
King's Roar.
All thanks to
Guys.
King's Roar.
I joined you across and came across the same
Totally
game.
not
Nice,
with my
nice try.
Scourge and then followed by
How many hours do you work in a day approximately?
It was King's Roar.
Okay, so we're gonna
work on
head over
this,
to
the channel,
Mysterious
or
Search
like
challenge. This
at a
is
job
where
or
you
something?
can gain 3,000 joules. So
I do
that's
read
the-
books. I haven't been able to read recently because of how busy I
Okay.
am, but
Just
I do
making
like to
sure.
read
Yes.
books.
So yeah, make sure because all of this, most of the events
Yeah,
are ending.
literally, this
tomorrow
kind of took over my life
night.
whenever
So if you
I'm
guys
not.
haven't finished,
Whenever
there's
I'm
a ton of
not
stuff.
doing schoolwork.
There's the
like-
high school challenge. There's
I
the
practically work on this stuff
two-box challenge. You can
multiple
get 1,000
hours
joules.
every.
There's some mysterious shirt.
I try to do every single
You
day.
can
I don't
the
always get to
Scepter
do it every
medal.
single day.
And there's the mysterious
but I always
shirt.
really hard. Let's put this in perspective.
3,000 joules.
When I make a
4,000
video,
joules total
okay,
just from these
even
three
like
events.
a lot of my videos for you guys
And
tend to be like 15
talking
minutes
about
long.
the Union
What you
Cup
don't
Swords
realize
that
is
you
that
get now and then.
I actually will end up
Lots of stuff.
recording
Cancel and
for 2 or 3
tomorrow.
times that
So
amount.
let's do
So
the
that 15-minute
challenge.
long
Then we'll
video,
move on to the raid event where you guys
the initial
can choose
recording
gems,
is actually like
because we have a
40
limited time.
minutes to an
And
hour
if we're
long
going
of me
to
just
on
talking,
gems
and then I
or
just cut a
medals
ton of stuff
constantly.
out and like make it
I'm
easier for
saying
you guys to
gems, I'm
watch.
playing this video too much.
And so like that's
yeah.
a long time recording, and then it takes me
We'll-
like a few
I
hours
love
typically
the
to
box,
edit the video.
Really quick.
Then it takes a little bit to
We know
upload
that
it,
you
and
guys
I also have to
come
make the
from
thumbnail.
That request has been
It
sent,
doesn't
so
count
it should
having to
be-
prepare
they
for
know
the
about
videos
it.
either.
Hopefully that can get
This is
access
kind of
to
why I
it
like
very, very soon.
posting more
And
often on my
so
social
I
media
already
than
lost the
making
question. It was
videos,
pretty important
because
one.
of the fact that like
and
it takes so
there
much
will be
time to make them.
changes
It's easier just to do
upcoming
that.
for
I also like to
some
make
of
sure
the
my
events.
website
I
is
can't
just
get too
as up to date as
specific on
possible.
details, unfortunately,
If
but
possible.
it's happening. I know you guys hear this a lot, but it's happening soon. But we see it on the schedule, and it's amazing. So you guys are going to be happy about that. That's upcoming. Any other questions we'll answer during that portion. So let's get to the Mysterious Search Challenge. So
I missed that.
type in
I don't know what she said.
nothing below tier 4. How's that? So tier 4 and above.
I'm basically trying to make this my
and
job.
also reverse or uprights. And then we'll pick what the majority is for that, and then we'll select medals on that. There actually was a Twitter comment that I made I think it was like a month ago, where I challenged players to make a like blind pick your medals. I don't think we'll be that cruel for now, but if that is something you guys want to see, let us know, and then we'll consider it. Yeah. So use the new
I'm trying to make this my
Mickey
job.
Just pulled.
But to be honest,
certainly
cabbage.
can.
That actually
Let's
would help
see
us a lot,
how the
because this
dynamics
guy's
is super
tough.
difficult.
And
challenge.
just put
Yeah,
like a defense. Do you
I
guys
creamed the
turtle
super.
this one? Because I just went for power for this. I don't really have a lot of defensive abilities, unfortunately. So I kind
Good
of
talk
go
to you,
for
sir.
straight
Do you
power.
have
Look
any
at those.
tips
You're
for
just
16-year-old
swatting.
teenagers?
I'm sorry. I'm not
Tell
trying
me
to
about
Should have like
there.
hated them really quick.
Like in general?
I can't help it. Okay.
That sounds like a question you're asking about in
him.
general and not towards the
Because as you
game.
can see,
Yeah, I didn't like how they nerfed it either, correct?
No traits, nothing. But
Yeah.
you know,
Oh, that's perfect.
that's perfect. Okay. Then
Put him in your third slot.
Okay, there he
Third
goes.
slot.
That's
Well, unless you're using Riku, then I would say put him in your
That's a
second
little
slot
difficult
and
to
Riku
answer,
third
Cabbage.
slot, so you have a chance.
I mean, partially because like I'm trying to
Are you guys
listen to the
gonna
stream
let
at the
me
same
use
time,
Because it
and
could be really
I'm not pissed.
helpful.
I'm not pissed, right?
Riku's a really strong medal, especially in the third
But
slot.
like it's also because like
that was actually
there would be
something I
quite a
never
few
realized
things I would
before.
like to tell a 16-year-old.
When you read the abilities, a lot of them will have like once it's done
Like-
scrolling, it'll say like more damage based on slot 3 or slot 5. Always pay attention
I would say a
to
good
the
one-
scrolling text. I know a lot of you do, but if you're a first timer like me, that you just like, hey, look, this medal's pretty. Always read the details so you get the best out of a medal in your Keyblades.
One of the things I would say, one of the main things
Power.
is
They're
like
just telling you to power it, man.
whoever your best friends
Well,
are
that's good, 'cause
now.
that's always my strategy, anyways.
So
Make sure-
what we do for the raid event,
Make sure they're
she'll
actually
probably
good friends
down,
and like
but
they're actually
hopefully you guys
good
are hearing
best
that
friends because
amazing music.
chances are
'cause
the friends you
love
make
it.
in
I don't
high
wanna,
school
like,
and in
record it
college
just so I can hear it for myself.
will end up
I'll
being
put Riku
some of
there.
your
I moved
closest
Mickey
friends
up.
throughout
Okay, I will
life.
do that.
Because like I'm still best friends.
It might be too
with
easy
my
with
high school best
Kyrie.
friends.
Maybe you should like stick
and
with
all of my
the
college
DuckTales
friends,
again.
I
Okay.
don't really
But
talk
Scrooge.
to.
You can use Scrooge. I forgive you. If
Alright,
you
well,
Too
put it
often.
there so He can
So-
keep buff.
Being close to your friends,
let's see.
you know, making high school is definitely a plus.
So, copy metal.
Don't slack off either. Unlike where you want to go.
Do that or stop
It's
the
like-
lights.
I mean, that kind
That'll
of like
definitely
is
fit.
my
her
setup,
broken
so,
setup. Like, do you guys
you
want to
know.
see us challenge ourselves?
Yeah.
Oh, they're saying use your best setup.
Okay, well, I can
So you
just do
guys
that.
are just gonna see her just stream through because her setups are good.
I can do that. I can certainly do that.
Yes, Days Riku 3. I can never remember that. Is it 362 over 2?
Yeah, making
For the Riku?
I mean, there's
Days-
more I would like to say
358 over
cabbage,
2.
but like
I was not close. Well, I got some.
I don't want to
but
completely
it's
talk
okay.
over the stream.
All right, now what share?
I want to like at least hear what they're saying every once in a while. Like I wouldn't mind taking some time to
I'm
like
sharing
say some
Riku.
more stuff after the stream.
Okay,
though,
double
if you wanna-
Riku?
if you wanna
Oh wait,
wait.
I'm sharing Riku? I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
Yeah, my PC is playing tricks.
Oh, okay, someone has. Okay, the Mickey. We'll bring him in spirit.
Oh, so can still plays Khux? I didn't know that. That's why.
I like how they call it K-Hux.
Divided by 2. Thank you for the
That's one way
reminder.
to say it.
Okay.
That's actually not a bad
No,
way to
I
say
didn't
it.
confirm. The only thing I confirmed is that I'm bad with names. That's my only
It's okay.
confirmation.
They're long and confusing.
Yeah, that's meant that way. It's meant to keep you guys in suspense. Riku is a terrible friend medal and only boosts in slot 3. I know, Patches. That's why I was surprised. I think I wanted to hear the music, and then I totally forgot about it. So you're right. I get that. But also, how dare you? Just kidding. You're fine. It's a totally legitimate. Kind of like, no, I don't want to talk about Dissidia, even though I've been playing it all day.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, kill him. Oh, I won't even talk. I'll just let you guys hear the music.
Oh, I want to ask him why
I
this
saw
event was
a
nerfed.
enemy that had this high. It was in Colosseum, and then it became a challenge then because I wanted to see how high I could increase the levels from like 1,000, like 200, 300, all the way up.
I think it was the first time that I was like, oh, I didn't automatically kill him. What's happening?
I can't do Glacie.
But this one,
You can't hear the music?
No,
But
yeah.
that's like the main thing. No? Oh, no. I'm
victory,
sorry.
but sour. Oh no.
I know there was like half through. I was just like, oh, let's not say anything right now. Oh no. Oh well. Oh sorry guys. I guess there's something iffy with their audio, but we'll record it for you guys, and then I'll just play it on the Twitter account later on.
Yeah.
We did make it look easy because you guys told us to use our best setups.
You said best setup, so there we go.
I know Daybreak Town is good music. Yeah, we'll try to record it so you guys can actually hear the dancing mad. I'll get
Oh, hey.
Rachel's-
I just saw your-
telephone a little bit recorded.
Your
and-
tag, Red Ranger.
Yeah, we'll that later.
Yeah. So don't worry, guys. To say sorry for having
Oh my God, Red.
for a little
And you like popped up on my Discord little
both
notification.
Dancing
That was
Mad
funny.
and the what's the Gilgamesh name? I forgot it. But
on the Red Bridge.
thank you. Joshua just announced it. Yeah, I'm again bad with names. So yeah, so the raid
I'm actually
event.
gonna copy
So
this
if you
just
guys
in case.
haven't seen the details, so currently he spawns after you do the one of the quest rewards with an egg, and then you only have 10 minutes to defeat him. And that seems like a lot once you get to like the 60s and 70s, it's like, oh, this actually might be an issue.
JP has stronger medals.
Mine is
Global
on
is
60
caught up with
because
banners.
I'm
but
trying
not
to play as much as I
strength.
can. There's no time in the day. At least for me. You guys probably already blew through this like it was nobody's business. I know Rachel's on 99, so we'll be previewing that. We have 10 minutes, and if you die, obviously you would get your friends to help you in your
Yes.
party.
Yes.
So yeah, that's it's tough, man. I was playing it a little bit earlier to try to bump my levels a little bit, and I was on 60. It took me like 4 minutes
Yeah.
with my best setup.
Yeah, but I mean, that's also kind of good though, that it's challenging.
It
I
should
mean,
be challenging.
Obviously, people that have like all the best things, or FFRK Terra, maybe.
Yeah, I couldn't get Tara.
maybe
We might
there's
pull for her.
something.
It'll depend on whether you guys want us to pull for her or the heavy hitter medal. So we'll see.
Yes. Can also do that.
I'm like replying to chat and stuff right now. I know.
But yeah, so we'll head over
mentioned
to
me.
the soon. But for now, oh, we're good.
Okay.
Still level 1 too difficult. I don't believe you. Shadow Image 7. I'm at 81.
Yeah, I am looking back at the stream. Leave me alone, okay?
Your party members to help you out. You can. What I did when we were doing a lot of share raid events was that I would purposely put in like on the 3rd slot on my Keyblade, I'd put in like really bad medals, like tier 1 stuff, and then I would purposely die so that I could share my raid boss with as many party members as I could, and then switched over to my OP stuff when enough people had tagged it. So if you want to do that just for the share to get as many sets or medals as possible, that's a legitimate thing to do. Twilight Maverick sends his regards. I know that name. You're a mod on Reddit. I still remember the challenge. If we ever gift out that many, I think it was 10k jewels or 15k jewels, he'll recite something on stream for us. I still remember that. Who knows?
I noticed more people are saying to just go to empty people.
Just kidding. I didn't confirm anything. Oh, and there he is.
There he is.
Oh, and if she dies, I'll be ready to be on the request side.
I will.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like maybe she'll just one-turn it. Who knows?
I can't one-turn this.
Use an empty blade. No, that's not fun. Turn on Lux Boost. No one is on
until
right
we get
now.
Kyrie X VFP or very low merciful. We'll be behind
Adam would be so
overall.
upset because he likes to coordinate when we do the Lux Boost because he's our main Lux earner. So if we did that just randomly, that's not. No, we wouldn't do that. Wouldn't be. So we usually turn Lux Boost on like around 8 p.m.
I'm gonna say that's debatable because realistically, that's not true.
So it's usually like I miss out on it, but it's cool.
So we'll see how this goes, because like I said, Lingering Will is a really big part of my setup, but he's also a random target medal, so sometimes he doesn't want to cooperate and will not hit the most ideal target. So we'll have to see how this goes. Fingers crossed, he cooperates.
I don't drive.
You get a like for that scene.
Out on the
I don't know what scene you're
I'm
talking
driving
about.
home. I would never. Don't be on your phone while driving, guys. It's very dangerous. It's very bad. Don't do it.
Very unsafe.
No, yeah, but I like using medals because I like just the animations for it. Like, I know blank medals will probably be quicker, but I just like how it looks.
Yeah.
It brings me back to when I first started playing. I'm all for nostalgia. That's what the 90s kids say. It's all for nostalgia. So yeah, I'm just waiting for... Ooh, wait, I got more missions ready. I need to get my jewels, guys. I gotta pull. Because I know that's what you guys are here for pulling, for seeing how bad my luck is.
Use my Nova. That'd be good. I love how now we can use Nova while doing auto.
Yes, that was such a nice boost. Oh,
that was very good.
Okay, so here's my train thought. I was like, oh, that was a good addition. I was like, oh, that happened during a maintenance. Oh, we have maintenance coming up.
We do.
That's
yes.
how my mind works, guys.
Yes.
So we're not having just one maintenance. We're having two maintenances. Basically.
Okay, get your message.
Oh shoot! Yeah, sorry, I was talking. No, I haven't seen it yet. It's just blank.
You might need to refresh.
You have to refresh.
I'm like just reading the comments now.
I'm going back in.
I know. Wait, it's loading because I'm refreshing. Oh, there it is.
There you go.
Okay. I'm going in, guys. I'm gonna help out. So the first maintenance is on the 11th.
Yes, so we have daylight saving time, of course, which means we're losing an hour of sleep.
It's the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, unfortunately, we have to have a really brief maintenance with the game and the times being changed and all of that. So that's going to happen, and then we have another maintenance actually the next day.
Literally the next day.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit longer, but it's still not going to be too extensive. So we're going to be putting out the announcements for that and the in-game announcements too a little bit later today, so you can check that out, and that'll have all the correct timings for everything. So you can
I kind of want to say something in response to what Raiden says here. Until we get Kyrie X VFP or very low mercy,
there will be two. They won't be like 8-hour-long maintenances, obviously, but yeah, 2 upcoming. So your Sunday will be double ruined because of daylight savings. It's the worst because it happens on a Sunday morning when you're like,
how do I look
at least for me,
that?
I like sleeping in, and then I wake up, it's like, oh, it's 11 instead of the usual 10.
What is
That's
7
great.
6?
Yep, good way to start the day.
And then it just ruins your week. At least for me, I like my sleep. So this is I'm helping as much as I can, and I have my best setup going.
Still not cooperating. We haven't gotten one of these little ads down, unfortunately.
Oh, you haven't even stunned him yet?
No. I haven't. That is the ultimate downfall.
I haven't seen a level 99 yet because, like I said, I was only at level 60 and I hadn't participated in the sharing earlier.
Oh, I see.
So,
but at least like his attack.
I haven't even stunned him yet, and that was
really
helping.
Cool. I like this one a lot. And then, oh no.
Oh, that's an awesome ability, though.
It is, though. So I appreciate it. Like, I'm not even upset.
All right, so I'm going to quickly
Did you already use your pet?
say in response to what
HP?
that guy said.
I'm not sure. I was not paying
He said,
You might
yeah,
be
this comment.
Yeah, we
here.
were busy
Okay.
talking to you guys. Like, just let us play the
There's
game.
two aspects of this comment.
Who
okay?
even are these people on
In
stream?
terms of having
Yeah,
all
we're kinda strange
players
to,
on the same playing
to
field.
Some people, but I guess I
Yes.
am Kim, also known as Glacie.
He has a
This
point
is
that, like,
Rachel. We're kind of the community people.
we're not in the same spot as JP. But in terms of the game overall, as to our current access of medals and stuff like that, we are
for Dissidia.
more or less about on the same
So
page.
that's
as
what
JP.
we do. So a lot of the silly tweets will probably be me. And yeah, if you guys see a typo in the tweet, you know yours truly did it, because she's a lot more meticulous than I am. I just like, hey, I have an idea for a tweet. So it's wrong.
Did you stun one?
I stunned him. I stunned
you
him.
did? Okay,
yeah,
all right.
I stunned him, guys.
I didn't two-shot it.
So yeah, so this is.
Get out of here.
So if you guys have any questions about the events, about what's going on in the world of Kingdom Hearts, let us know right now. We'll take your questions. We'll take your questions right now.
Yes.
While we're busy battling. We're almost got him down. We're good at this. I know that there was Khux Nation had some questions that he sent me through Reddit. Unfortunately, we can't answer all questions, but I'll answer as many as we can. And if you guys type out KH3, I'm already automatically ignoring you forever. You just don't exist in my mind anymore. So yeah, so remember to do the @SquareEnix Glacie. So I see that nice big black box, and it helps with visually because you guys start spamming things, and it helps. And also kind of space it out a little because I'm looking at the screen, I'm looking at that, I'm making sure that we're doing things. I haven't died yet, guys. That's amazing. Do
you have like defense boost and stuff on any of your medals?
Yeah, I got it on Vanitas, and I got second chance. I think I only have second chance 2 on Kyrie, though.
I'm a fool. I just go all attack.
No, I like turtling things for this one. No, there's no plans to release another Kyrie EX. I think you guys are okay with this one. But for level cap increase,
Maybe soon.
Firemac just pointed out Wham Climate, which
I know, right?
it actually physically made me cringe when I read that. And I don't like you anymore, Firemac, for reminding me of that. So yeah, level cap.
Yay.
I see it on the schedule. We can't let you guys know when it's happening exactly because we like to build suspense, and also because things could happen, like suddenly like data collapses everywhere. That's not really how it works. I'm just giving you a visualization, and then suddenly we have to postpone it 6 years. So
I wouldn't even joke about that.
It's upcoming. Don't worry, you guys. We're listening. We know you want that, so it's coming pretty soon.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
And then.
Yeah, so and then for story, the exact same thing. It's on the schedule sooner than you guys might think, later than you guys might think, because I like keeping it vague. So it's also upcoming. Yeah, so you guys should be good on that. There's a lot of questions, guys. I'm trying to read as fast as I can. But yeah, I'm trying. What are your favorite medals based on their artwork? I actually like Sora EX. Not just to hide my bitterness and not getting Ava, but it's actually a really nicely illustrated medal. But my first one, or not my first one, my favorite is probably PR 11.
I kind of missed it because I ran to turn off my fan. But did she actually mention my name, or did she just say something?
Cool stuff planned for anniversary? Yes. Next question.
Yes.
Will we get? Will Illustrated Cage Riku EX have a Mercy? We'll talk about more of that later. Can you show us the schedule? No. Why does Anae not get random sets of dress from Anae and Blast? No idea. Okay. Just working on things, guys. There's a lot of questions. I want to answer as much as I can. How far in advance is your schedule? Far enough. It's scrolling so fast.
Okay, cool.
yeah, okay, so that's basically we can't answer things specific. Sorry,
Hey, that's great.
Chair, but I
That's
thought I
great.
kicked you
I'm
for a
happy
second.
about
I'm gonna
that.
feel really bad. Yeah, where was I? So we can't answer everything because we might spoil things for upcoming events. We want to keep things as vague as possible, just because we might have read the schedule wrong, or I saw something that was like, "Oh, that's coming," and you're like, "No, that's not coming." So
better safe than sorry.
I don't want to build false hype. I want you guys to know exactly when you're getting things, and that's all left on Twitter. So we'll try to put in some hints. At least I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I do try to put a little bit of hints in my tweets. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Is pay more attention to the tweets than you might suspect, especially the Saturday ones. Are we getting a tweet tonight?
Yes.
Okay.
Storage sale. We'll put that in. I think it was mentioned before, but I might have to double check on that. But I know that you guys have been wanting that, so I'll put in another. We'll put a little flag on it again. So yeah, are you guys going to PAX East? Yeah.
No, what's happening? Come on. No. Come on.
We'll see you guys there. That was another thing I was going to ask, whether we might be busy promoting another game, but if you guys are at PAX East, yeah, just let us know. We'll be there. So if you see us walking around the floor, just say, hey, what's up? I'll probably have my Twitter account up and running so we can try to do arrange things through there, but for now it's mostly just
honestly
boringness.
it wouldn't have mattered to me if she
back when Fallout 4 came out. Well, that came out a while
talked
ago.
about me, but not
boosters
me, or
upcoming.
I mean, of course, but it's nice that she actually mentions
past medals. The thing with medals is that when they come out in Japan, sometimes they're released soon for us, sometimes they're delayed a little bit. So it's not that they won't come, it's just that sometimes it just gets a little convoluted, because I remember we started getting Halloween medals around Christmas, January sort of thing. So it's kind of like that, some medals, it's oh, it's specifically for this event, okay, it'll come out then. And then
sometimes the schedule, it's a little bit offset, but things will come.
Yeah, things will come.
I mean, maybe
there might be
on Sunday there'll be something that seems a little out of season, but it's
oh, that's right. That's another thing.
What can you say?
So we can't. I'm not sure why sometimes it gets out of order, but they will come. It just sometimes it's a little, and there might be some exclusive medals. We just got some exclusives. The best medals ever. DuckTales that I know wasn't shared about other regions. Sometimes it's going to be like that, but we'll
just
say,
to be
hey,
expected.
there's been a lot of interest for this medal, or there's been a lot of interest for this, and then it'll pop up. There was one avatar board they were like, hey guys, they really want this, and then they introduced it here, and I'm proud of that because it's my favorite avatar board. I won't tell you guys which one because it's our secret, but we pushed that for you guys and got it. So that sort of thing will happen. Yeah. Will you do Gravity Falls medals? Oh my god. I would love that so much. I love that show.
What? I don't even remember. What is the little pig's name? What is the cute pig's name? Mabel's pig?
What is Mabel's pig's name? Guys, tell us Mabel's pig's name. In 5 seconds.
Pig?
Googling.
Waddles!
Oh, okay.
Waddles!
It's been a while that shit came out, but yeah. Oh my god, I will put that in a request right now. They probably have never heard of it. It is Waddles. But yeah, we kind of transitioned into the Q&A when we were supposed to talk about banners for a bit.
Yeah. Okay, let's look at banners.
Let's look at banners right now.
Yeah.
So there will be an upcoming banner. You guys kind of spoiled it in the chat. And that we were going to preview in the little bit, because you can see the ongoing banner sections. Will be the one that pop up that's coming in later this week that I'm pretty excited about because it looks like a pretty good banner. Reverse medals, right? Someone had that question.
That was me. I
think I saw. I'm not sure if there'll be a specific focus for just reverse medals, but I know that they're aware and there will be more plans in the works.
Okay.
So. Yeah, that's all I can say. Come to New York Comic Con in October. That might be. I don't know if I could. But I'm going to San Diego Comic Con, so if anyone's going to San Diego Comic Con, I'll be there. As a civilian, though. So yeah, so we'll let us know whether you want us to do the Final Fantasy Record Keeper or the Heavy Hitter deal, and then we'll do those pretty good. Not the small deal. What? Who? Rock Sauce? Listen.
I'm like reading over my Discord comments. There's so many.
Maybe we'll do the top tier newcomers, but I'm not a newcomer, guys. I've been playing this for a solid 6 months.
Hey, nice
no, wait,
cry. That's awesome.
5 months. But yeah, I'm not a newcomer. I'm so good at this game with my forgetting to read things.
Okay, well, people are saying a lot of Record Keeper.
Yeah, a lot of Record Keeper. Okay, so we'll pull for Record Keeper.
Yeah.
I see one small deal.
There's many small deals.
Record Keeper is a small deal because it's exclusive and limited and small in scope.
True. That is true.
I'm like
Are there
listening.
any plans to release a
and reading my
debut
Discord.
banner part 3? Who knows? We can't verify that because I have no idea what that is.
Fingers crossed.
Are you pulling right now, or am I pulling?
Why?
Oh my God,
my
I was-
telephone has been
Oh yeah, it's been commandeered.
confiscated.
Sorry guys, I'll pull. I was reading the chat, so I didn't realize what was going on in the outside world. It happens when you stream. You kind of get focused.
Oh, there we go. We're back.
Okay, so
Okay.
Does
you
someone
do
mention-
because it looks nicer when you do it. I'm just holding up my phone like a loser. You go for it.
Well, people were doing a lot of Record Keeper, so I will do that.
Okay,
I have not got Terra yet.
We'll do one heavy hitter,
Yes.
so you can get a high score medal.
Yes. That'd be
Okay.
good. Okay.
I'm so bitter at this medal right now. This
All
banner.
right.
Yeah, we talked about moon gems, so we'll keep pinging them on that.
Oh, did they? I missed it.
So yeah. Oh, that's right. We should be focusing on what she gets.
Okay. No.
Mm.
Well,
Welcome to my life. That was me a few
Thanks.
times.
Thanks.
She didn't get it, guys.
I missed them talking
No,
about the moon gems.
unfortunately. Okay.
I'm gonna have
Tell
to go
us
back.
about it, Glacie. What? Tell about
And,
how
like,
this banner hurt
watch
me
this again.
emotionally.
Okay, should I do heavy hitter then?
Yes.
Yes?
Do
Okay.
one heavy hitter and then the rest a record keeper because I wanna see if you have better luck than me.
Okay. Let's see.
It's not rigged. We didn't get it.
Yeah, I didn't. I got
How can it be rigged if we didn't succeed?
nothing great.
That's not how life works, guys.
Okay. I mean, I'll take her. I think I still need to get my traits on.
Oh, I have her. I have her
So-
pretty boosted, actually.
So I think that's not bad.
No one should do heavy hitter. I'm gonna do heavy hitter. Any plans on adding brooms to Coliseum? Who knows? Who knows what would happen? Maybe on some of the changes that we talked about earlier, if you were paying attention. Alright, I'm gonna do part of the record keeper pool because I apparently
I'll do it
like
again
being
as well.
sad. So that's can you guys see? Yeah, you guys can see. Okay.
That sucks.
What'd I get?
I think you got Tyro?
Oh, I did. No, I got
Oh,
Mog.
no, Mog. Okay.
I have so much Mog.
Oh,
What'd you get?
I got a Tyro again. Thanks. I mean, he is really cute, though. I like.
No,
I like the design
listen.
of all these medals.
This
They're
is
really cute.
nothing against Final Fantasy Record Keeper medals. It's just that Final Fantasy VI has such a important part. Like I'm more of a 4 fan, but 6 is my second favorite. And not getting Terra is breaking me up inside. It's like if I didn't get a Wendy medal. Like, I know that she's not like the most OP, but she was always my favorite. Even when she was in the first show, she was a little brattier. They actually improved her character in the second one. I'm not gonna nerd out about this. Anyway, I like Terra. I want Terra. That's it. I was gonna go on a rant about DuckTales. You guys don't need that. Can we expect guys, I've answered the moon gems soon. That's all I can say. We know that you guys want them. We want them. We have Proud Mode Quest too. So yeah, don't worry. Yeah, I'm gonna get Terra, guys, right now. This is happening. I know you all want Terra. I know. I'm not saying I'm the only one who deserves it.
Fingers crossed.
Oh, wait.
You gotta move closer.
Okay, that's good.
Okay. Come on.
I think that's Dr. Mog.
No.
There's Mog.
Okay, so you're getting all Mog. I'm getting all Tyro.
Have we gotten
other than soon,
Elara?
they will be many as well.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I have, but not. Okay, we'll just keep
Really want those moon gems.
throwing my jewels into the pit.
Especially for
This
my
takes so
diamond disc
long to
now.
get these
I used to be a hardcore Dark Gnaw fan,
All right.
but now my diamond disc is
one
just
more
like
for,
ridiculously.
we'll show
OP.
hers. Oh shoot! I already drew mine.
Oh, no.
I'll just show you guys the result.
Oh, and there she is.
There's Elara. Okay.
There she is. Hello.
What'd I get? Oh wait, mine is still going. Is it Tyra? Oh, it's boosted.
Oh, okay.
Boosted Mog.
That's good.
All right.
Mog sucks. It doesn't matter if it's
have a little
boosted. I'm
something
sorry to.
No,
I'm
I
sorry to
think
tell you.
Oh.
Like, see, like,
It's okay. I
literally,
have enough for one.
ooh la la,
post.
Dr. Mog and Tyra,
All
they
right.
suck.
So
Don't
someone
use them.
said
Unless you're a new player,
I
don't
should
use
pull
them.
from
They
the
suck.
small deal and then pull. So that's what I'm gonna do. I have enough to pull from the small deal, and then I'll pull from the Final Fantasy Record Keeper. So
Okay, small deal, small deal.
this is a small deal, guys. This is what you wanted, and we provide what the people want.
Oh.
Okay, I got. That's fine. Well, it's not like I was gonna get a Kyrie, but all right. So this is it. This is the Final Fantasy pool. This is happening.
Okay.
I gotta. Yeah,
Our
I gotta
fingers are
focus it.
crossed. Come on.
Okay. I'm not looking. Yes, her name is Elara now. I'm not looking. I'm totally looking.
Well, I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you. Oh, it's boosted.
Oh, it's
though.
boosted.
Okay.
Okay, guys, pull from the small deal. You'll get boosted medals.
Okay,
I got
well,
2 boosted in a row. That's
I guess I can do that too.
Yeah.
That seems like it's working for you, so I'm going to follow.
I'm just gonna answer this question. It's kind of handled by different people, so I'm not sure about the Final Fantasy Record Keeper their side of things, so I can't answer that for you, but for now it's mostly just going to be the games that we are handling in our little circle of handling things. So yeah, so probably, I'm not sure. I don't think so. Don't quote me unless I say something that's legit.
Alright, this is my last one.
What did I get from the small medal deal? I forgot. I think it was Yuffie.
Well, Elara.
She got Elara. Okay, so I'm pretty sure, just to show you guys how often I've pulled from the Final Fantasy Record Keeper.
Wait, you missed a little bit.
And I had already
Cynics.
fused some. 4 Mogs, 4 Elaras, and 2 Tyros. And that was, I fused Tyro like a lot. And now I have a boosted version. Oh, he was already boosted.
Oh.
I've gotten 2 boosted. I'm amazing.
Oh. I mean, that's like, I don't know if you want to call that like bad luck.
It's not bad luck.
Yeah.
It's just not tarot luck. Just kidding. You didn't.
Well, I'm out of jewels now, unfortunately.
Yeah, I
can-
have 2,000, but I'm gonna save that.
Yeah, just 1,000.
Make
Tyro.
treasure trove Glacie, like the Keyblade, or I'm a little. Anyway, oh my god, it started going on while we were busy pulling. The banner that we were talking about is already up. So if you guys are paying attention to the scroll down there, Friday's deal is popping up. And it's actually really good. It's not that one. It's another one that's coming up.
Not the challenge.
But I just saw green out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, oh, it's coming out. Okay, so there will be. Do you want to say it? You'll probably say better than me. The deal that's coming out on Friday.
On Friday?
Yeah. There it is.
Oh, there it is. We have
That's been there, though. That's been showing up the entire time.
This time it is illustrated KH Riku EX. And as you can see, he has double the drop rate. Mm-hmm. So I know for
Double
all
the
you
drop rate.
skeptics out
Ooh.
there, you can check.
That's
in-game to
interesting.
see
Yeah,
That's
you can
new.
actually
That's
having those
nice.
those drop rates are
Yeah,
nice.
but like our other more recent kind of EX medals that we've been having, those deals, he's going to come pre-strengthened to 5 special attack dots within 15 draws. So definitely, I think it's worth
And-
trying to get him.
Yeah, and in this in this banner will be another medal that you guys will recognize.
Yes, a brand new medal. Which you could possibly get.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we want to spoil that one
I won't
yet.
spoil that one yet.
We can maybe. Yeah,
I'm just saying.
There's going to be another brand new medal within that
seem
banner.
to like that medal character, so that's it. That's all we're going to say. But yeah, look forward to that. The tweet for that will go up Thursday night.
Yes.
So yeah, that's our little surprise. And also, speaking of surprises, there might be a new mechanic kind of coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, something a little new addition to the game.
New addition to the game that we can't say, but a hint for that is. What would be a good hint for that without giving it away?
Come on. Try me.
Well, it has to do with Riku.
When it's introduced, it'll have to do with Riku. Yes. That's all we can say. But it'll happen eventually for other medals. So yeah, it's like a little conjoined. It's like a little addition. Yeah. That's all we can say.
Something new, something interesting.
It's not illustrated pens. That's never gonna happen, guys. That shouldn't.
But I
be a
admire your devotion.
Something to
there's
do
always
with
someone
Riku.
that shouts Lord Pence and super ultra duper. No, it's awesome, guys. So that's all I'm saying. You guys heard nothing from me except everything that you heard. And yeah, I think, let's see, let me double check things. So if you guys have any other questions that I haven't already answered, let us know. Sorry. I've gone way too long without water, and I've been talking nonstop.
Oh, competitive rewards.
I'm gonna have to get used to that though. For April. And I didn't see the chat when I announced, but if you guys are going to the fan event, yeah, lots of good stuff coming up for you guys. You guys will get sneak peeks before everyone else. There'll be some tweets about that going forward. Probably next week. Maybe you'll start getting more info on the website, just like FAQs for what you can expect. Just little, not details on the schedule, but like what's going to happen, details on parking, that sort of thing. It's going to be in Anaheim, California. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll both be there chilling, talking a lot, taking pictures. So yeah, so that's going to be on April 15th. So... almost a month away. Oh my god.
So soon.
That's so crazy that it's popping up right now. So the stuff we answered was basically stuff that you guys have been asking for, upcoming really, really soon. So that includes story quest, level cap stuff, events like Moon Gem, to get Moon Gems. That's all on the schedule, so we'll ping them about that so to make the increase the frequency, I don't know, but for now you guys will be getting that stuff, some sooner than others. I know for sure that you guys won't wait too much longer to dive back into the story. Probably within the next 2 years you'll get the story. Very soon, I promise. I'm not. So yeah. So what's the fan event? It's going to be the Kingdom Hearts Union Cross fan event, where a bunch of us people are just going to gather. I almost said the Critical Role intro. We gather. We're going to talk about all things Kingdom Hearts. We're going to showcase some stuff. We're going to do some other things. There'll be some activities. Yes. There might be like confetti. Who knows? It'll be great. So it's a fan event for the fans, which is you guys. So you guys are going to get a bunch of stuff that I know you're going to be excited about, because I'm excited.
Oh, that would make sense.
It's awesome.
The trait mechanic would make sense.
Can you guys create a Twitter account similar to the Glacie Reddit account? What? Like a personal Twitter account? Because I have a Twitter account. But anything that gets relayed through our official Kingdom Hearts Twitter account, we both see it constantly. We see everything. Like, I have a feed in one of my tabs, just like Twitter. So
okay, cool. That's good to know.
We may not be able to respond to everything, but we do see it, and it gets added to our community reports, or I try to respond as much as I can, or go through it on Reddit or Discord. Yeah, so nothing gets ignored. It's just sometimes we can't answer the questions, or sometimes it's just we know how you feel. We always get the general sense of how the community feels, and we try to relay that as much as we can. Feedback, whether or not we're able to respond to that, is different, because sometimes it's like, oh, give us the innermost secrets of Kingdom Hearts. We can't give you the innermost secrets. We have to plan the innermost secrets and then provide it. Yeah. So that's how that works. Yeah, I see a lot of requests for the Dalmatian medals.
Yeah, we can definitely see if we can bring them back. Because they were only here for a limited time. What was that like? That was Christmas time. Yeah.
But when we started posting about Dalmatians, you guys were all mad about it. So it's like, were you guys happy with the event? Were you upset? Like, it's such a polarizing thing. It's like, you either love the event or, oh my god, I hate these puppies. I never hated puppies more in my life. So, yeah, so that's a little confusing. But if there's enough interest for the return of the Dalmatians, they'll say, hey, this is a popular event. Yeah, that could be arranged. We can let them know that it was a popular event. Did you know what's in the box? Of course you do. So we do have to end this pretty soon. We're sorry that we had to cut things a little short due to the little technical hiccups, but this is Mobile Tactics. It's a new type of stream that we're doing, so it's gonna happen. Basically, we'll have a schedule.
I don't know why the quality's so low all of a sudden.
Sorry, I'm now seeing all the people that are angry at the puppies and also love the puppies. Again, polarizing thing.
Yeah.
So these events, these type of streams are just going to be focused on solo games. So previously we had Dissidia Final Fantasy. Yeah, you were there. We had Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, and then now Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. Union Cross will probably wait a little bit before, because again we follow schedules. So I believe the next one is Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. And then after that, we'll figure out the schedule. But before, there may be some Kingdom Hearts and like Square Enix Mobile Fridays. That could still be a thing. So there could be multiple streams of Kingdom Hearts in a week. But it all depends on how the schedule goes. So it's not going to happen each week, guys. But there will be more of the streams. It'll be me and Rachel talking to you guys, showing how broken we are. How amazing we are. Guys, if you give us a challenge,
Scrooge medal.
We gave you an opportunity to challenge us. You're like, nah, just use your best stuff. Then okay.
Oh no, it's fine.
Yeah,
we're fine.
we're wrapping up anyway.
It's fine.
So I know
I
some
agree.
people
Like
had some
special event
questions
banners, like the
I'll try to arrange that
World of Final
before
Fantasy
fan event, actually, so that you guys can have a chance to kind of unofficially meet us before you meet us. Yeah, more permanent things. Okay. Put that in. Give us more permanent things. I need some details, guys.
I will definitely message you about that, Glacie, about
I'll get
permanent
Rachel
stuff.
on Reddit. She'll never leave after that. So that'll be that going on. I think we're getting kicked out.
Because I have quite a few suggestions.
Oh, right, because they have to. There's another thing. Okay. Anyway, you guys don't need to hear that. So we'll be back. We'll announce on our Twitter when will be the next stream.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll have more goodies for you guys. And we give you a little more sneak peeks than. We gave you a lot of sneak peeks, but next time we'll give you even more, and it'll be fun. And yeah, so thanks, guys. Sorry I couldn't answer all of your questions, but hopefully we'll be able to answer more of them in the future.
Yes.
So thank you, especially for those of you who stuck around during our technical difficulties.
Thank you for all of your patience.
We appreciate that. Permanently weekly expo. Thank you for the specifics. I don't know. We'll have to ask about that. We'll have to frame it so that it's like a nice, pretty document to send in. But we'll see. We'll let them know everything. Basically, there's just a long list of things that I send.
That would be cool.
So
collaboration events in
aware
general are cool.
of what you guys want. So it's all a matter of whether we can implement it or not. Okay. I need to stop talking because my mouth is it's dry and gross. So thank you guys for stopping by. We'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, thank you. Hope everyone has a very good Wednesday.
Yeah, have a great Wednesday. Middle of the week. The weekend will be there before you know it.
Yep.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Okay, cool. All right. That was It wasn't that bad. Am I still streaming properly? Okay, cool. I am streaming properly. That wasn't that bad. So, kind of quick recap from what I was able to hear, because I know I missed some of it, but from what I told as well. Out of the So they did manage to answer some of the questions that I had asked about. So in terms of like event medals and why they're delayed or don't show up and stuff, it's simply because of timing. I mean, that kind of makes sense. Or like delays in like
Air Optics plus
what is
Hydroglide
happening?
contact
Why is there a
lenses give you
commercial?
lasting lens surface moisture and feel good.
Okay, stop. All right. Quick recap. They answered the moon gems. I think I kind of missed the original answer, but they did say they're coming soon, so that's good to know. They couldn't really say too much about the more reverse support, but they said like there's something along the lines of that. Didn't get to say that. They mentioned some of the stuff that they go on in the background of like why stuff happens, which was nice. I'm glad that they mentioned like they do see everything that goes on. It's good to know that like when we actually tag the SENA account that they actually see that, even if they don't always respond. So I'm at least glad that they said that out loud, so at least we know that and stuff like that. Double drop Riku, I don't know. Tier 8 might have super OP metal soon. It's very possible. I would assume so. I don't expect them to be OP right away, but like within a few months or so, I would definitely expect them to start being OP. Yeah. I know I feel like there was a few other things they mentioned, but I don't remember what they want. I don't remember what they are at the top of my head. I'll probably end up going back to the video and checking that out. But at the very least, if Glacie happens to be checking on my stream right now or whatnot, or even later on, I'm definitely going to be sending her some more questions and actually some suggestions as to like what they could add to the game as well. Because I know I kind of mentioned it earlier, I believe, but having like a super hard permanent challenge in the game for us to be able to accomplish would be really cool. And as a reward for beating the challenge, you get a really, really good free medal. So like, for example, let's just give an example. Let's say, for example, we had a special event, like a special hard challenge. And when I say a hard challenge, I mean like it's along the same difficulty as like the level 99 raid boss that we have right now for the Mysterious Sir. I mean like that level of difficulty. Like you legitimately need to be on your game to like take these stuff out. Okay, that's what I mean by a difficult challenge. Not these like expert level challenges. Those are not difficult. They're not. But like if we could have something like that. So like for example, here's a good visualization of a cool challenge, for example, that we could have. Let's say you're fighting Sephiroth in Colosseum. Okay, it's Sephiroth. It's supposed to be hard. Okay. You're fighting Sephiroth. If you can beat Sephiroth, you get a free, I don't know, EX medal or whatever. Okay, some really good medal that definitely helps out, and it's free to do too. Like it's a free permanent challenge that's just in the game at all times. If you remember, if you go through, actually, I wonder if I can just log into the game right now so I can talk about better. But like, there's already these like hard challenges in the game at the moment, but because of how far into the game we are right now, they're not hard anymore. Okay, and these are the ones that gave you like those ores. I think the adamantine ores or the sun orbs or whatever that let you be able to upgrade some of your keyblades. They're in the events category in the game. But they say like super hard or whatever on them. But they're not hard anymore. That's the thing. They used to be hard, but they're not hard anymore with our current level of what the heck? With our current level of like medals and stuff like that. I'm like logging into my game right now. So if I go into events, yeah, if I like scroll down, that's about these like Proud Plus quests where you get the sun gems. That's what I'm talking about. Those used to be hard, but they're not nearly as hard anymore. Okay, so basically, these like challenge events, or these challenge events are supposed to be hard with our current level of difficulty in the game right now. Those would be cool, and that they can drop really good free event medals that we can actually use like competitively, or at least semi-competitively. Those will be nice. Those will be nice. And the cool part is too, they can release the events where it can match a future level of difficulty. Like you could easily drop the event where we're not able to beat it right now. Like we're legitimately not able to beat it right now, but in the future, within like the next month or two or something, it's possible to beat it. Now that's what I'm talking about. That would add something to look forward to in the game, something for players to like help incentivize players to actually like try and be better and whatnot. I'm trying to go back to the YouTube comments because you guys said stuff, and it would just help make the game more fun, because it helps gives us something to look forward to and to strive for. Like something like that would be fun and cool. By the way, I missed words in the last part of the stream. What about the Riku EX vendor? Did they mention something about another new medal being there? Or yeah, I think they did say something about that. I know they announced a new mechanic too, and we're guessing it's going to be the new trait mechanic. They should bring back the Moogle synthesizing shop where we can actually make metals from collecting metal shards. Do we actually have something like that? I don't recall something like that being in the game. Maybe it was like within the first year of the game or something, because I didn't like actually legitimately start getting heavy into the game until like near the beginning of the second year of the game coming out. But that would definitely be interesting. I want some anime characters in the game. I think we all would love some anime characters in the game. But yeah, like that's just one example of some permanent stuff they could do. They didn't get the actually. I don't recall them actually getting into mention it in the stream, but I definitely recommend them upgrading the rewards for competitive weeks, because as they are right now, they're just not incentivizing it. Like the raid bosses right now that we've seen so far are much better. I'm hoping that the competitive week raid bosses are just as good, but the problem is if the rewards don't match that as well, there's still no point in doing competitive week. So I hope they can do something about that too. I know I had some other thoughts about some stuff they could easily change in the game. I know they're bringing PvP into the game, so that's good. That's something I've been wanting about for the longest time. Well, it's not in the game, but it was in Kingdom Hearts. In Kingdom Hearts games like 1 and 2. What was in the game like in Kingdom Hearts 1 or 2? There's slight delays between like your comments and what I'm actually saying, so I don't know what you're referring to. But yeah, if you guys have suggestions or questions you would like to ask and stuff like that, by all means, feel free to send them to me, to like leave me comments and questions, suggestions, stuff like that. And I can always try, and just like I did for like today's stream and stuff like that, I can always send them directly to Glacie, and possibly others, whatever. Like just SENA in general, and which could very hopefully be able to directly get them to take a look at that and implement them and stuff like that. Yes, PvP. Like I've legitimately been wanting PvP for the longest time, because to me, well, I mean, because it only makes sense for a variety of reasons. Because one, there's the Keyblade War. It's a bunch of Keyblade wheels fighting each other. Okay, it makes complete sense and lore wise. Okay, two, it's just fun. It just adds a new layer of aspect. Like okay. I hope they make PvP do two different things. One, obviously, you can fight random people for PvP. Okay, cool. All right, that makes sense. Competitive. All right, all that good stuff. Another aspect of PvP is what I want to be able to fight against my party members and against my friends. Okay, so like I want to be able to fight against friends who are not in my party and possibly not even within my union. But I would also like to fight people that are within my party. Okay, that just adds a new layer of a new fun aspect to the game, because where you can, like, you know, actually play with friends. It's almost like another layer on top of Union Cross where you can play with like friends and party members and whatnot. And Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, they had a Moogle shop where they could make items in the Ultimate One and save the king and queen, so I hope they... Oh, okay, gotcha, yeah. PvP will be PvPvE. It's against it. That just... So I'm reading your comment, Senex. That kind of just sounds like Union Cross, though, really. If it... Oh, wait, you're saying it's like player versus a computer? Like I know for PvP they're gonna have it where it's automated, so like you have no control over your avatar. I know they said that. A PvPvE, that sounds strange though. I really at the very least I do think they need to make it so that you could actually fight like actual people though. Like that would be fun. That would be exciting. A good reference for them towards an actual legit PvP mode like would be Brave Frontier. They have a PvP mode in there. Granted, you don't have control over your characters when you're doing PvP mode in that game, but at least you can still fight other people using whatever specific setups you set up beforehand. Something like that at the very least would be cool. But at the very least, I want a new level of... I want a new aspect in the game that lets me play with my friends more directly or in a different way at the very least. Because right now, Union Cross is... It's a good step in the right direction, but with the way it currently is, it's just not good enough to enjoy being able to play with friends and party members and stuff like that. Because let's just take us for example. And I know I'm kind of just sitting here at this like on their Twitch stream, but like let's just take us for example. A lot of you guys, for example, would want to be able to play with me more directly, okay? But at the moment, the only way we can do that is if you're in my party, and that's very limiting, okay? It would be very, it would help out a lot if I could like just like type in your player ID, for example, and then I can just directly play with you in a Union Cross, for example, or in a PvP mode. I could just type in your ID and be like, all right, I sent you a challenge request. Do you accept? Yes, I accept, and we duke it out. Okay, something like that would be cool. All right, that would make it fun. That would go more along the lines of like what the kind of feelings and core aspects of what Kingdom Hearts is supposed to be, you know, like interacting with your friends and, you know, power friendship, blah, 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 all that good stuff. It would fall more in line with that. And like, I feel like that would definitely help add a layer to the game to make it more interesting and more fun to people. Yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to say, at least off the top of my head as of right now. Just like I mentioned though beforehand, if you happen to have questions that you want to ask people like Glacie and stuff like that, or suggestions you want to put into game and stuff like that, feel free to send them to me. Because I would have no doubt it's a lot easier for them if they can just receive all these suggestions and questions, stuff like that, if it comes from like one person, especially if it's like an influencer for like myself, rather than like everybody else's things, because they do have to because I would actually just send it to them privately, which is easier for them to respond to and stuff too, and all that good jazz. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream. It was definitely interesting. I had fun with it. But other than that, my name is Brian from Kingdom Hearts Union Cross Nation, and I will see you guys sometime soon. Peace, guys.